I'm sure you can see how dirty my cover hulls get from grease, cleaning grease interceptors, grease traps. I mean, they just get filthy on the backs, on between the legs, holding the hoses and stuff. This is grease. It gets ground into your cover hulls, your jeans, whatever, everything. These are a pair of gloves that we use for cleaning grease traps. They get dirty. They get greasy. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to use a product that you probably already know exists. It's called Oxi Clean. I'm going to show you what I can do to make these gloves, and I'll get another pair and show you too, how to clean them up with this Oxi Clean. I tried using this one day to just see if it worked to clean my dirty, greasy hands working in the shop here. And it's amazing, simply amazing how clean this stuff works. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate what I discovered. These are our gloves that we usually wear year round. They're real flexible. They work great to keep your hands and everything clean. But I'm going to show you, I think you can see how dirty they get and everything, but I'm going to show you something here using a little hot water. Okay? But I'm going to take just a little bit of this Oxi Clean. This is how much I'm going to use. Something like that. Okay? That's all it takes. Just a little bit. Now I'm going to show you something. Just kind of watch what happens when I wash my hands, these gloves. I'm not believing what it did to my hands when they were dirty. There's a chemical reaction that takes place here because it creates heat. You can actually feel the heat, especially on your bare hands. I can feel the heat on these gloves too, a little bit. Not too much, but on your bare hands, there's a chemical reaction that takes place. But if you just work this around a little bit, you can see what it's doing. It's loosening up that grease that's on these gloves. I mean, you can really see it. But if you take some time to scrub your hands, scrub your gloves, and this is just warm water. I mean, it's not scalding hot water by any means. I think you can probably see with your own eyes. I mean, I'm looking right at it. It's got to be happening, right? I'm not faking nothing. But I look at these and I go, oh my gosh, these gloves can be worn again and again and again. Okay, those are our gloves we use year round when we clean our grease traps. These gloves right here. I'm going to show you the ones we use in the winter time that I don't know if you've ever seen any of these where they're insulated, they're PVC dipped or whatever they call it. These get dirty, but they're insulated, and they keep, this is the only thing we've found that will keep our hands warm in the wintertime, and they stay pretty flexible, really, to tell you the truth. Where all those other ones I have, those things, when it gets below zero and whatever, they'll get as stiff as a rock. Okay, I'm going to take a little Oxi Clean again. Throw it on there. Just throw it on there. Okay, that's what I'm going to use, just right there. We'll see what happens here. I mean, like again, you're watching it just like me. A little hot water. Get them a little wet. Just like you're scrubbing your hands. Take your gloves, put them on. put a little Oxi Clean on them. And like I say, there's a chemical reaction that takes place, because I can feel just not much heat this way through these gloves, but on your bare hands you'll feel the heat. But like I say, you can see as well as I can see what happens, and you can reuse these gloves over and over and over. Just because they get grease on them doesn't mean they're done. These things cost you about 11, 12 bucks a piece, you know. So I tell my guys, hey, let me show you what you can do to your gloves when they get dirty. Take them over to the sink here. Take a little Oxi Clean. Wash your hands with it. And clean them up. Okay, I'm going to get them a little cleaner even, because I didn't get all this stuff right in here. I didn't do a good job, but you can see it right now. I know you can see it because I'm looking at it. It's nothing fake about it. This stuff works like you won't believe. For any mechanic, any of you guys that use gloves when you're cleaning grease interceptors or septic tanks, you pumpers, and you're using some kind of gloves like these, any type of gloves, my gosh, get yourself a box of that Oxi Clean. I don't know, we buy it at Costco. We've been washing clothes, our dirty clothes, with our washing machines over here, and I was using it at our house. But that Oxi Clean, if you've never tried it, give it a try sometime. I'm just telling you that this stuff is major effective. Like I say, it's you see right here what it did. I mean, if you can't, something's wrong. These gloves are like they're almost brand new again. Before, guys didn't want to put them on because they got stiff and everything else, but now we can reuse these gloves. You know, unless they rip right there in the crotch of that thumb and fourth index finger, then they're shot, then they leak. But as long as there are no holes in them, they work pretty good. So anyway, I wanted to just demonstrate that to everybody, that this Oxi Clean is something else. Again, what I'm going to show you, take my glasses off. I'm going to show you my cover hauls. These are my cover hauls, overalls, whatever you call them. They're insulated. We wear them in the wintertime, but that's all grease and stuff from the hoses and grease traps. Grease from a grease trap clings to clothes, clings to gloves, everything. So I'm going to throw those in the washing machine, and I will show you how clean these come out when I take them out of the washing machine. Again, I just truly believe in this product. Of course, yeah, sure, I'm sponsored by them. Sure I am. Why not? Pay me $1 million to do this commercial. You bet. But this stuff, it's effective. Oxi Clean comes in a box like that. We wash all of our clothes. We got a couple washing machines here. We wash our clothes in them, dry them over here at the shop. And guys use it, and then I tell you, they come out clean. They really do. I had a coat. I'll show you my coat that I wear. This is my coat that I wear. I'm going to show you here real quick if I can get it laid out. This is my coat that I use when it's really cold out and everything. Well, that coat was covered with grease too. You can see it still stains it a little bit and everything, that grease and everything. But I tell you what, it'll clean it up like you can't believe. And it's amazing. That Oxi Clean is amazing stuff. I wish there was a product I could find that I could spray on my truck, the hoses and everything, that I could just spray it on. Our hoses get so dang dirty. Our trucks get so dang dirty from grease. You can see this. These are hoses that we use over and over. Sides of the truck get grease on them. Big hoses. I mean, it's amazing. This truck's dirty just because it's out in the rain and snow and stuff. But just, you know, these hoses. If you look at these hoses, they get dirty. But if I had something I could spray on those and then hit them with our Oxi, that's pure grease. It just clings to everything. And it'd be nice to find something that we could use that would be able to get that off. Just like these smaller hoses. That's just a greasy hose. But I don't have the time in the day to take each individual hose. I know some of these pumpers I see on Facebook and YouTube. I don't know how you keep your hoses that clean. I guess maybe septic is different than grease. It must be. Grease interceptors, grease traps. It's got to be. Because this stuff, it clings to everything. And if I can save a couple bucks by reusing some gloves and just getting them washed up, cleaned up, have the guys reuse them. I mean, a pair of those gloves cost 10, 12 bucks. And some of you guys probably go, where do you get those blue gloves, those insulated gloves? I can get them at Fleet Farm, get them at Menards. A lot of different places you can get those. I ordered these other green ones. We get, this is the name of the company, I guess, if you really wanted to see it. That's them right there. I get them from Granger, is what I get them from. And they're pretty good. They're size 10. They fit all of our guys. Again, that's them right there. And if I can keep those clean, just come over to the sink and wash them. Wow. If it can save me 10, 12 bucks in a month or $100 or whatever, fantastic. So anyway, that's my demonstration of using Oxi Clean. I swear by it. It's good stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching, and go get you some. Give it a try. I'm not kidding you. If you wash your hands, your bare hands with it, you're going to feel heat, but your hands are never going to feel as clean, using this stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching. God bless.